Phazon Infusion Stage 6. Subject Metroid BR5497. Subject's mass at 180% of previous Phazon cycle, increasing dosage by 4%. So here we go. The creature this franchise is named after. The Metroid. Samus has a sworn hatred of them. But it's in containment, so there's no reason for me to attack it. Metroid, energy-based parasitic predator. The dominant species of planet SR-388. Metroids can suck the life force out of living things. A Metroid will latch onto its prey and drain energy, growing larger as it does. The only way to shake an attached Metroid is to enter morph ball mode and lay a bomb. And the power bomb will... Oh shit! Yo, it's coming! Yeah, they're playing the music. Yeah, when they do that, they're invincible for a little bit. There we go. And I think... Hang on. Woo! Cowabunga! Woo! I remembered that part. That part I remembered. New pirate data. Initial transfer of Metroid's Town 4 research facilities has been completed. 3 were terminated in an incident at the landing site, but the others were pacified and transported safely. Initial Phazon infusion testing is underway. We are eager to observe the effects of Phazon on Metroids, especially their ability to absorb and process the energy given off by Phazon sources. Early research suggests a considerable growth in power and size. Where the creatures stay stable thereafter remains to be seen. Yo, you just chilling, homeboy? Woo! Blew his ass up. Stable containment temperature at 3 degrees centigrade. There we go. Very nice. Oh, here we go. More data. The reconstruction of Geoform 187, codenamed Ridley, was recently completed. After his defeat on Xebies, Command ordered a number of metagenetic improvements for him. Though aggressive, we were able to implement these changes in a cycle. The metamorphosis was extremely painful, but quite successful in the end. Early tests indicate a drastic increase in strength, mobility, and offensive capability. Cybernetic modules and armor plating have been added as well. We now believe our creation, now called Meta Ridley, will become the mainstay of our security force, a job he will certainly relish. And that, my friends, is how he became extremely big. He's a big guy, so they gave him a big upgrade. Confidence is high regarding Phazon applications. We know enough about Phazon now to begin combining it with Space Pirate DNA. The code name for this venture will be Project Helix. Preliminary studies indicate that Phazon infusion could produce radical new pirate genomes. Benevolent mutation levels. What the fuck? Did I just read that wrong? No, yeah. Benevolent mutation levels are high in current test subjects. Phazon madness is a concern, but refinements in the infusion process will reduce or neutralize the odds of mental degeneration. Kind of a Metroid attack. Repel creature with missiles set to maximum concussion. All guards must use ice containment gear when transporting Metroids. This includes sedated specimens and those pronounced dead. As energy-based creatures, Metroids show immediate mass increases upon energy absorption. Very cool. A lot of interesting backstory to be had with the pirates here. Yo, get the fuck out my face, boy. Yeah. Ooh. Where is he? Can you release the Metroids? I don't think so. There you go. I think you can. There you go. You could have sicked the Metroid on him. Super missiles are probably a bit better. I want to scan these. What do they say? Personnel to stay at least 3 meters away from stasis tank. Hunter Metroid DS? Okay, I guess it's DS. I don't know. Is showing signs of increased instability and heightened immunity to cold damping fields. Pirate data. Metroid dissection continues to provide more questions. What the fuck? I'm reading shit wrong now. Provide more questions than answers. Our research teams have isolated the energy conduits that run from the invasive twin mandibles to the energy core and the creature's quadripartite nucleus. But the manner in which a Metroid actually extracts the life force from its prey remains an utter mystery. The victim does not lose blood or any other vital fluids, yet the Metroid extracts energy. Identifying this energy is our central problem. It takes no physical form, and yet without it, the victim dies. We will continue to research this matter, as the isolation of this life-giving essence could be the key to our ascendance. Quarantine specimen exhibits highly aggressive behaviors. Body structure composed of phase and aura is nearly invulnerable. This has rendered our efforts to train and discipline subject useless. Here we go. Studies of Metroid biology continue, though with limited progress. It seems likely that we will be much more successful using the Metroids for our means rather than trying to reproduce their powers. If they could be adequately tamed, we would have no need of a proper understanding of their metabolism. A small force of disciplined Metroids could wipe out entire armies. Once we find a way to shield them from cold containment weapons, they will be invincible. Furthermore, if we could harvest the energy they'd consume, we would have a near limitless source of power at our disposal. East Quarantine Cave has been secured. Specimen remains in the quarantine area. All experiments have been suspended pending pacification of area. Free the energy tank. I think there's 13 in the game. I'm not sure. See, we got any more juicy pirate data? Metroids infused with Phazon strain Vertigo are thriving. We feel they could be Class 1 energy harvesters if proper submission measures are employed. Empty stasis tank. Empty stasis tank. Latent radiation readings indicate extreme radioactive contamination. Here we go. We have another downward door. This tank holds the remains of experiment 7,526. Conversion of elite pirate unsuccessful. So, by the way, this was a pirate at some point in time, and he didn't. Let's say things didn't go too well for him. There you go. Oh, it closed immediately. Okay, let me grab some of this. See if I can get some missiles. Here you go, Ice Beetle. What the? There you go. Ice Beetle, burrowing insect with an ice-reinforced carapace adverse to heat. This member of the beetle family is adapted to life in sub-zero temperatures and Phendrana drifts. Growing a thick ice shell over its entire body. The ice is extremely resilient, providing the ice beetle with extra protection. One missile. One missile. Yo, homeboy, what's good? Woo! It's one way to make an entrance. Explosive ass entrance. Central tank control circuit connection terminated. Yeah, there's 3 different switches you have to flip in here. Oh shit, there's flying pirates indoors. Alright, I think that's all of them. Testing of thermal imaging software complete. Commence download to tactical visor prototype for field testing. This is a really cool part of the game. I like this part. This unit supplies power to the containment force field at the bottom of the room. Oh, did a little hop. I got the energy and the missiles. Did I hear a turret? It's a Metroid. Yeah, I hear turrets, and I see turrets, too. There you go. That's another one. Only one more, I think. Thermal imaging software exceeding initial expectations. Combat applications are being evaluated by command. Field testing in Phendrana region approved. Use of prototype visors by security personnel approved. Central tank main circuit connection terminated. Inform command that thermal vision tests will begin soon. Abnormal heat traces are represented as red when looking through the thermal imaging spectrum. Anything else? No pirate data in here? Okay. Thermal visor interfaces will be sent to quarantine area. These visors will be useful for any personnel involved in transport of unstable test subject there. Oh, oops. There you go. Give me that goodness. Look at this. I love this shit, right? Whoop! Right over the face. And you got it. Thermal visor acquired. Press minus and point left. Use the thermal visor to search for cold and hot objects and hidden wave beam targets. Now, you get to use it right away because all the power blows in the room. Oh, well, that might have been a little bit of a spoiler, I dare say. You're going to be doing the latter. You're going to be finding those hidden ones. As you can see, the power shuts off. And here come the space pirates. As you can see, the whole HUD changes. The missiles are now in a different spot. And everything. I think now the shadow pirates will actually appear invisible. I think, however, that if you didn't scan them before, you're not, like, you know, they're invisible when you look through the combat visor, and presumably I think the same is of the scan, although don't quote me on it. I think you can overload their cloaking with... Yeah, I know that happens. I think you can overload their cloaking if you use the wave beam. Something like that. Alternatively, just, you know, don't let them get away with that. Scan them right as soon as you can. That's what I mean. Scan everything as soon as you can, because you never know if there's another one you'll get a second chance at, or what. Now, as you can see, there's an ice beam. There's an ice beam door at the bottom of this room I can't open. I have to come back later. Once more. Now you see these little icons? I don't think you can scan these. Hang on. Nope. Doesn't exist, see? These things can be powered by the wave beam. They're electrical nodes that you can shoot with the wave beam. As you can see, we have these things now. Sentry drones. Have limited intelligence, but do their assigned tasks well. Being machines, they are susceptible to electrical attacks. When alerted, they initiate a security lockdown that attempt to neutralize the intruder. Their electronic warfare suit can scramble visor technology. Oh shit! Can't see a damn thing! You know, I'm getting fucked up by this guy. I can't see shit. Oh. That was not pleasurable. Put myself at a disadvantage because I had to scan it. Alright, I prefer if the Metroids didn't escape. I don't think you have a radar in this mode, do you? No, I don't think you do. Oh yeah, you can't see these turrets. You can lock onto them, but you can't see them because they're machines. And you can only see things that have, you know, give off intense amounts of heat, like anything living. Like this asshole up here who thinks he's being real slick. Shit, it's dark in here. It's really dark without the thermal visor. I think this entire wing of the library, of the laboratory, loses its power. What the hell am I doing? Oh, wait a minute. Fuck! I gotta climb all the way back up now. Thankfully, the elevators are automatic. Let me try and get this now. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? Back up. This is going to be hard. I should have done this when there was still light. Got it. Let's see if I can go back. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I think that this control scheme suits this game better than it does Metroid Prime 3. Because there's no, like, other than the aiming, you know, and all the selector things like this, there's no obnoxious use of motion controls, which is one of the things I did not like about Metroid Prime 3. Like, here, there's motion controls, but it's simplistic, you know what I mean? It's nothing, you know, too major, but that's because this is a GameCube game, I understand, but I like that about this. Alright, here I can use the normal visor. Since it tracks them, all I have to do is sit in here. That wasn't enough. Oh, more. I'll make sure I get it fully charged. I think I'm not fully charging it enough. Alright, now I think you're just trying to get out of here. But I'm not sure where you go next. Oh, crap. Pitch black. Even this room got dark. Come on, man. I want to fall off. Let me save my game. Now I think you fight the boss of this area. I think so. I think you have almost everything. Yeah, I think you have everything you need. Shit. Go up the left. I just gotta figure. Oh, here we go. I gotcha. It takes a minute to come back, but basically you gotta backtrack your way out the labs before you can even. There you go. Hit it twice with the good wave beam. Love the wave beam, man. I love it. I would use this beam every Metroid if I could. It would be my preferred weapon of choice. You can already see him trying to be slick. What the hell? I didn't even attempt to hit him. You can see him trying to be slick, like, oh, I'm surprised. Oh shit, this actually surprised me. Holy crap. Right through his friend. Saw another one. Yep, here he is. Ah, whoops, sorry, I was cracking my pinky. See, they try to bait you. Guys on the ceiling. Can't get this guy. Thank you. Alright, we got some rough and tough turrets. Like, oh, there it is. Again, you can't see the turrets because they're cold. That light that they have, that green or red light, is not visible. Let me get that missile pickup. Give me that one. Why? I don't know if they were in the original. I don't know. I don't remember. They might. They might have been. I feel like they should have. Alright, so obviously when you're out in the cold area like this, having this visor doesn't really do much, you know, it doesn't give you too many points. But now that I'm out, I'm going to save.